वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभं निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अयुन्
ऋलिक्
एओङ् ऐऔच् अयवरट् लन् ञमाङणम् झभै घढधश् जबगडदश् खफछठथ छटतौ कपै शशसर हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि अकुक विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इक्षुयशानां तालु तुरशानां मूर्धा लुतुलसानां दन्ताः उपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ यामान्नानां नासिका च
न्यामाङ्गानानां नासिका च
वेदैतो भो कण्ठतालु
एतयोः कण्ठतालु
ओदौतो भो कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
ओदैतोः
कण्ठोष्ठम्
कण्ठोष्ठम्
अकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामो
राजमणिः
राजमणिः
सदा
विजयते
रामं
रामं
रमेशं भजे।
रमेशं भजे।
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः
रामाय
तस्मै
नमः।
नमः।
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामानास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर।
श्रीरामः शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गति
श्रीरामः शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गतिः।
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः।
रामात्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे
रामात्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे।
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः।
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्।
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्।
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया राम मां पालय।
सुऔजस्
सुऔजस्
औक्षस्
औक्षस्
ताभ्यां भिस्
ताभ्यां भिस्
ङेभ्यां भ्यस्
ञेभ्यां भ्यस्
नसिभ्यां व्यस्
नसिभ्यां भ्यस्
ङस् ओस् आम्
न्यस् ओस् आम्
ङि ओस् सुप्
नि ओस् सुप्
सु औजस्
सु औजस्
तिप्तस् झि
तिप्तस्थि
सिप्तस्थ
सिप्तस्थ
मिप्वस्मस्
मिप्वस्मस्
त आतां झ
त आतां च
थास् आथां ध्वम्
थास् आथां द्वम्
इट् वहि मगिङ्
इट् वहि महीङ्
तीतः अन्ति
इतः अन्ति
सीतः थ
सीथः
वः
मी वह मह
मी वः मः
ते गिते अन्ते
ते इते अन्ते
से इथे द्वे
से इथे द्वे
ये वहे महे
ये वहे महे
भवति भवतः भवन्ति
भवति भवतः भवन्ति
भवसि भवतः भवथ
भवसि भवतः भवथ
भवामि भवावः भवामः
भवामि भवावः भवामः
लभते लभेथे लभन्ते
लभते लभेते लभन्ते
लभसे लभेथे लभद्वे
लभसे
लभते
लभेते लभद्वे
लभे लभावहे लभामहे
लभे लभावहे लभामहे
करोति कुरुतः कुर्वन्ति
करोति कुरुतः कुर्वन्ति
करोषि कुरुतः कुरुथ
करोषि कुरुतः कुरुथ
करोमि कुर्वः कुर्मः
करोमि कुर्वः कुर्मः
कुरुते कुर्वाते कुर्वते
कुरुते कुर्वाते कुर्वते
कुरुषे कुर्वाथे कुरुद्वे
कुरुषे कुर्वाते कुरुद्वे
कुर्वे कुर्वहे कुर्महे
कुर्वे कुर्वहे कुर्महे
तकाराताम् अन्न
तकारातान्
सकारातं थ सकारातं त
सकारातं
अं वम त आथाम् अन्त
आताम् अन्त
थाः आथां ध्वम्
आथां द्वम्
ई वही मही
वहि महे
अभवत् अभवताम् अभवन्
अभवताम् अभवन्
अभवः अभवतम् अभवत
अभवः अभवतम् अभवत
अभवम् अभवाव अभवाम
abhavam, abhavav, abhavam,
अलभत अलभेताम अलभन्त
alabhat,
लभत
alabhetam,
अलभेताम् अलभन्त
alabhantah,
अलभथाः अलभेताम अलभध्वम्
अलभथाः
alabhatha,
अलमेथाम्
alabhetam,
अलमध्वम्
alabhadvam,
अलभे अलभावहि अलभामहि
अलभे
alabhe,
अलभावहि
alabhavah, alabhamahi,
अलभामहि
अकरोत् अकुरुताम् अकुर्वन्
akarot,
अकरोत्
akurutam,
अकुरुताम्
akurvan,
अकरोः अकुरुतम् अकुरुत
अकरोः
akaroh, akurutam,
अकुरुताम्
akurut,
अकुरुत
अकरवम् अकुर्व अकुर्म
akaravam,
करवरम्
akurva,
अकुर्व
akurma,
अकुरुत अकुर्वाताम् अकुर्वत
akuruta, akurvatam, akurvata,
अकुरुथाः अकुर्वाताम् अकुरुध्वम्
अकुरुथाः
akurutha,
अथम्
akurvatam,
अकुरुध्वम्
akurutvam,
अकुर्वी अकुर्वहि अकुर्महि
akurvi,
अकुर्वी
akurvahi,
अकुर्वहि
akurmahi,
अकुर्महि
अस्ति स्तः सन्ति
अस्ति,
स्तः
स्तः,
सन्ति
santi,
असि स्तः स्थ
असि
asi,
स्तः स्थ
stha,
अस्मि स्वः स्मः
अस्मि,
अस्मि स्वः
swaha,
स्मः
smaha,
आसीत् आस्ताम् आसन्
आसीत्
asi,
आस्ताम्
astam,
आसन्
asan,
आसीः आस्तम् आस्त
आसीः
asihi,
आस्तम्
astam,
हस्त
asta,
आसम् आस्व आस्म
आसम्
asam,
आस्व आस्म
aswa, asma,
not asam asam aham asam I was avam asva we too were vayam asma we were. So we are seeing lang lakara now. The last class we were reading some forms of lang forms of the dhatus. Can anyone say up to which dhatu we have seen the forms? Started from here, Bhu
Yes.
dhatu,
yes,
then
achi. From here, I think we have to start.
Gai and all we read. Gai, Jigrati, Gush, Cham, Shum. Yeah, I think marking itself you can see. Yes. From here we have to read. Up to Chit we have
Yes.
seen.
Chit.
Chit dhatu to mean to think. Achetat, achetatam, achetan. Please remember the form of Bhu dhatu. Abhavat, abhavatam,
Apavatam, apavan.
abhavaha, abhavatam,
Avaha,
abhavata, abhavam,
apavatam.
abhavava, abhavam. The same way. The same way we have to do. Of course, there may be small differences that we are going to see later. Not now. Once we know the basics, then after that we can get into the grammar part. How we get the forms, all these forms. Okay. Yes. Next one is Chutadadu. I'll give you the first form. Other form alone you try. Because first form you cannot do it. Not first form. First form you don't know how it will be. So I will give the first form. Based on the first form, other forms can be done.
Yes.
See, it's in addition to dhatu and its meaning, you need to know that the dhatu, if it belongs to the first group, I'm just saying it is just as a plain rule. If it belongs to the first group, then the last letter of the dhatu, if it is ik letter, ik meaning e, u, r, l. E means not only e, it's long form also. Similarly, u. Then you make it, you make a guna. You replace the ik letter by a guna letter, corresponding guna letter, and then do the form.
Oh.
Suppose if last letter is not ik, watch for the penultimate letter. If it is short ik, rasva ik meaning e only. That long forms are not included. Then you replace it by the guna letter. For example, you take this dot, shut dot, dhatu ending with
Kara. Non
dhatu ending with a consonant
No,
takara,
no, consonant, yeah.
not an ik letter.
Hmm.
Watch for the penultimate. What is the penultimate letter?
Ukara.
Ukara.
Which is a short rasva ik. You understand?
Yes.
Rasva ik.
Ik.
So that ukara rasva ik letter will get adesha, gunadesha. Will get gunadesha. What is the guna letter of u?
O.
Yes.
Oh.
Now what will be the form?
Achyut. Achyut.
Achyut.
Ach. Yakara is a replace u by o. Achyot.
Achyut.
Achyot. Then takara is there, right? Achyot. Achyot. After that, a is there. A is to be added. Takara plus a, ta, tat. Achyot. That is a form. See, this is something. At is the agama, I told you, right? Then achyot, followed by, like how this bu become abhavat. The abhavat, here, if you split this, I'm just splitting. A is atagama, right? And it is actually bhav plus at, if you take like this. This bu has become bhav.
Bhav.
So bu is bu dhatu, ending with ukara. Ukara is ik letter. Therefore, it will be replaced by
Guna.
O.
Guna.
Corresponding letter O. Bo plus what's in the ayadi. So both will be replaced by bhav, right? Bhava. Bhav plus ayadi. O is replaced by au. So bhav plus at.
Abhavat.
Bhavat. Similarly, so here you have to think, you have to assume, I mean, not assume, when we see the prakriya, how it is done, just not as it is here, the same way. So it is bu become bhav. After that, the at is added. Therefore, abhavat. Similarly, here also, chut will be replaced by chyot. Chyot plus at. Chotate.
Chyota.
Achyotat. So now, the previous one also, same thing. Penultimate is rasvaik. She will become chetat. Atagama. Then you have chet plus at. Achetat. Right? So this much is enough. This one we can easily do. What about chum? Chum is the last letter is a consonant. Penultimate is also a consonant. Chu cannot become, chu is not a, ukara is not a penultimate. Dhatu ending with the conjunct. Last letter being a consonant. Watch for the penultimate. That also is a consonant. Therefore, there are no ik letters, no guna. Therefore, chu will not, don't make chu guna. Chu is not a penultimate. It is the letter before the penultimate. That nothing will happen. Watch for the next dhatu. Chal.
Yeah, this also nothing happened.
Penultimate will be akara, which is not ik.
Not
Penultimate.
ik letter.
Yeah, exactly. Penultimate is Rasva Akara. It's Akara. That is not an ik letter. Therefore, just
No
addition.
change.
Yes.
Atagama plus Chal plus At.
Achalat.
Achalat. Akara plus La. Achala.
Hmm.
Achalat. Same Acharat.
Hmm.
Charchat. Here also Church.
Hmm.
Dhatu ending with the conjunct.
Mm.
Conjunct means
Right.
therefore no ik letter, right? How
Mm.
can there
Yes.
be ik letters? Conjunct means both are consonants.
Mm.
Chama also same thing. Last letter being a consonant, penultimate is not an ik letter.
Mm.
It is Akara. Therefore, no guna here. Just add Achamat,
Achama.
Achapat. Here,
Hmm.
Shakara. I remember, you need to remember, you don't do this for all. It is only for the dhatus belonging to the first group. It means all these dhatus,
Mm.
first group.
Hmm.
Suppose if you see guna happening, first group.
Okay.
This may be a first group also, in fact, first group only. But there are no equal letter.
Mm.
So you can, what I'm saying is, you cannot do this for all the dhatus. You have to see which group. That I will tell you. It happens. So here, Gush has become Ghosh. Therefore, we can easily
So that it belongs to first letter.
you can easily understand that this dhatu must be belonging to the first group. Last letter being a consonant, penultimate being a shortic. Therefore, shortic, that is important. Please understand.
Yes.
This you can remember all the time. The last letter should be it should be either ik or the penultimate should be a short.
Short ik.
Both cannot be there. Can both be there?
No.
No, two vowels
No.
cannot be together.
Two vowels when they meet, what will happen? Sandhi will happen.
Savarna Dirgha.
No, not
Yeah.
Savarna Dirgha.
May not be.
Depends.
Yes.
Sandhi will happen, right?
Yes, yes.
Can two vowels come together? Never.
Never.
It always undergoes change. That is what is called Sandhi Karya. Sandhi happens.
Right.
Therefore, any one of them must be a vowel. And that also you have to see what vowel is that. It's not that any vowel will become guna. Only if it is the last letter happens to be ik, either ik or the penultimate, if it happens to be a short ik, then only, and also when the dhatu belongs to the first group, then only it will undergo guna anga karya. This is called guna karya. Just say guna karya. It will undergo guna. Okay, that much is enough. So remember this and then do the forms. There may be some dhatus ending with ik or a penultimate short ik. Still guna doesn't happen. It means
Not in the first.
exactly simple. Not in the first group. You have to understand that it is not in the first group. Why is so specific about the group, first group? That's a reason. That comes under grammar. You'll see. Just we are seeing the forms of the lang lakara, which will be useful for doing exercises. The exercises are given in the book, what we are reading, Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam. Okay, now it should become Achyo Dhatu. Okay, now each one of you will take five dhatus. We'll try it, yeah. Let's start from Akanksha.
Ji. Achyutat, achyutam,
No, Achyo
achyutatam.
Tatam is part of the pratyaya and ta is part of the dhatu. Therefore, tatam. Achyo tatam. Here only we need to be smart to tell the forms correctly. You have to think and do it. Understand, Guruji?
Yes, Guruji.
Don't forget the pratyaya. There may be many taka, whatever it is, takaras are the part of the dhatu, whatever it is. What is a pratyaya? Pratyaya is tam. Agama is at. This must be there in between the form of the dhatu. The form of the dhatu, which has undergone change due to the pratyaya, whatever it is, right? That comes in between. Then join it. Okay.
Yes.
So you have to be
Achyutan.
alert to say that. Yeah. Achyutatam, then
Achyutan.
exactly.
Achyutatan.
No.
Achyut.
Achyutan.
Achyutan.
It is only un.
Yes,
only,
yes.
right?
Achyutan. Yes.
Achyotah, Achyotatam, Achyotata, Achyotam, Achyotava, Achyotava, Achyotama.
Ta, tava,
Hmm.
achyutam.
Achyotama.
If you think this is difficult, this is difficult. If you think it is easy, it is easy.
Hmm.
Depends
Hmm.
on how you understand, grasp it, and familiar with the forms and say it. Comes only by practice. Doesn't come by fluke. You have to put some effort. You have to go through the dhatus, whatever we have seen. Go through again. Practice. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Account. Next one.
Jap is to utter. Ajapat, Ajapatam, Ajapan, Ajapah, Ajapatam, Ajapata, Ajapam, Ajapava, Ajapama.
In fact, I would advise you to practice with some subject. Form a sentence and do. Like Saha Ajapat, Tau Ajapata, Arte Ajapata. When I say te, who are they? Trilinga. Right? Then Taha Ajapan, Shrilinga. Te Ajapan, Pullinga. Tani Ajapan, Napumsakalinga. So any form you can do. Then here we don't have choice. Ajapaha is who does the Ajapa? Who did the Japa?
Tvam
Tvam
Ajapah.
only. It always will be Tvam only. Understood? You don't need to say Tvam, but
Yes.
if you say it is good. Tvam Ajapaha, so that you get the practice. Tvam Ajapaha, you did Japa. You remember yesterday, day before yesterday, day before last, the words we saw, right?
Yes.
What are the words?
Hyaha,
Hmm.
Parahyaha,
Parasya. Praparasya.
Praparakhyaha. So, past tense. So you can say hyaha yesterday. Tvam ajapaha, you did japa yesterday. Praparakhyaha, for example. Yuvam ajapatam. Similarly, yuyam ajapata hyaha. Then Uttam Purusha will be
Aham.
Aham.
aham, avam, vayam.
Vam Vayam.
I did japa yesterday. Aham ajapam. Agam hyaha ajapam. Avam ajapava.
Ajapava.
Vayam
Ajapama.
ajapama. That articulate it properly. There's no blabbering allowed. But think and do. Right? Okay, next one. Jalp. Jalp is murmur or rattling.
Murmur.
So here, see the dhatu.
Yes.
Ending with conjunct.
Conjunct.
So therefore,
No change.
No change
Ajalpat.
will be there. Ajal.
just jalp ending with
Ajalpat.
that. Add one jalp, make it jalpa and then add a pratyaya. That is adding a and then the pratyaya. Again, adding a is not for all the dhatus. I'm not giving the dhatus which where you see the letters other than akara. I'm not giving. So I'm giving only those dhatus which got some similarity. Slowly we will see other gana dhatus. Okay, here it is simple. Just add a, jalpa become jalpa. So a is the atagama and akara takara is a pratyaya. Therefore you get ajalpat. Ajalpat meaning
He murmured.
Murmured.
the next one.
Ajalpat. Ajalpatam. Ajalpan. Ajalpaha. Ajalpatam. Ajalpata. Ajalpam. Ajalpava. Ajalpama.
G dhatu. Okay. Akanksha ji.
Yes.
G dhatu
So
belongs to the first group. Okay.
penultimate letter is Rasva E. So Guna letter will be
Really? Please
Oh.
think, look at the
A,
dhatu
A.
properly. Please, others keep it. You have to do it alone. One person at a time. Penultimate letter is Rasva Ikara, you said. Is it really?
Oh, my mistake, Guruji. Penultimate letter is Jakara.
Why you bother about penultimate when the last letter is Ikara?
Is Ikara. Yes, yes.
That is what you have to do. Not penultimate
Ah,
is Ikara. If it is penultimate Ikara, the dhatu will be Ij.
Correct, correct, yes.
Dhatu is not Ij.
So, last letter is Ik letter.
Yes. Therefore,
It will be J.
exactly. So, Pratya is Takara, Agama. Sorry. And then G will become
J.
Yeah. Guruji, sorry, my son is woken up and nobody is at home.
Okay.
I will need to leave, Guruji. Sorry.
G become
E becomes A.
J.
A.
J plus A.
A J.
Ajit.
J plus
J
A
plus-
plus A is I.
Therefore, I,
Ajait.
J.
Hmm.
Yakara plus A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, you get
Ajayat.
Ajayat. Simple.
Hmm.
Ajayat.
Ajayat.
Then
Ajayatam. Ajayan. Ajayaha. Ajayatam. Ajayata. Ajayat.
Ajayam.
Ajayata. Ajayam. Ajayava. Ajayama.
Ajayama. Understand all of you? Follow?
Yes.
Then Jeev Dhatu. What about Jeev Dhatu?
Yeah. It is a guna letter will come.
No.
It letter is there.
Think and answer properly.
Vakara. And previous is Rashva E, no?
That's what I said. Yes.
So
It's simple one. It's not difficult. If you understand what I told,
so it will be, yes. So it will be guna letter, it will come.
think, okay. Without thinking, just don't say. Think what I said.
Vakara. Then previous is Rasva E.
What about others? Arulji,
But this is
not thinking,
Dirga
huh?
E, no?
Tell me what?
Dirga
Tell me the answer. Don't Dirga he, and then don't tell. What is the answer? What will happen? Tell me. I told you
E, yeah.
the rule.
Dirga
No,
E.
it will not change.
Actually, for long
So you
lakara.
should grasp immediately what I said. What I said, it's not difficult thing I told. Simple thing. The last letter, the last equal letter will undergo guna. The penultimate short rasva equal letter will undergo guna.
Okay, only
See that it
Rasva.
happens or not. Simple.
Okay, then it will not happen. It will not change.
Am I saying this for the first time? In the beginning onwards, I'm saying the same thing.
Yes.
Don't jump into
No,
immediately making guna.
Yeah.
Watch
No, I
for the
just
last
wrote it.
letter. G is a short vowel. E.
No, it's a long vowel.
Therefore, guna will not happen.
Gula. No, I wrote it both. In both case, guna will happen. Oh, that is my mistake. Yes. Then it will not change. So ajivat,
G plus at, jivat, ajivat.
ajivat, ajivatam,
Jivatam,
ajiv,
ajivan,
ajivat, ajivan,
ajivatam,
ajivaha,
Jivatam.
ajivata,
ajivam,
ajivam,
ajivava, ajivama.
ajivama. Jwal,
This also is not change. It will not change. So
therefore,
Jwalati.
ajwalat, ajwalatam, ajwalan.
Yes. Ajwalat,
Ajwal,
ajwalatam, ajwalan.
ajwalan, ajwalah, ajwalatam, ajwalata, ajwalatam, ajwalava,
Ajwalam.
Ajalama.
ajwalama.
Next one. Tap.
This also will not change. Atapat, apatapatam, atapan, atapaha, atapatam, atapata, atapatam, atapava, atapama.
Taksh.
This also will not change. So atakshat, atakshatam, atakshan, atakshaha, atakshatam, atakshata, ataksham,
1 minute. Sorry.
Huh.
Atakshata, then ataksham.
akshat, atakshava, atakshama.
Then anybody wants to try? Through.
True. So that will be
It will not change.
Through will not change, huh? Sure.
who is
The
coming.
plus ru, ru,
Ru.
ra, o.
Through will not change. What did it say?
No, because the previous letter is akara.
What it is? Previous
The
letter is
plus
akara. What is the new thing? Previous letter is akara.
takara plus plus ru.
What you say, one Bhagavan only can understand, really.
Sorry.
Do you understand what you say? In fact, I was telling two vowels cannot come together. If it come together, yeah, sandhi will happen. You're saying akara followed by rikara. From where akara came?
It will double. I mean, sandhi will happen, no? So it will not be a guna letter.
Sandhi will happen means that dhatu I'm giving. Sandhi will what? Where sandhi will happen? I don't know really.
Okay.
You have to understand what are the contents of this. I think again we have to go to the basics.
Takara
Akara plus ru only. Where is akara?
ru. Yes.
Akara is in a kalpana. Where is the akara?
No, right. Takara plus ru.
True.
True.
So if you think like that, then you will never get any forms. Okay, you get wrong forms. Think first.
Yes.
What is there only where I'm asking? Yes, just seeing and saying it, right? Just some simple. All these are basic. In the beginning is a varna vicheda. It is not sandhi vicheda.
Yes. Yes, correct.
Where is akara? It is
No,
Ashwata
there is no
Kalpana. It is
akara.
Kalpana. And you say sandhi will happen.
No.
I don't know what to say. Okay.
No, sorry.
What to say this, no?
Yeah.
Only two letters are there. One is a consonant, other one is a vowel. The form is
Yes.
through.
Yes. Takara plus ru.
Just application. Let's see. Do it properly. Think and do. You can
Yes.
see how much we think, how much we use our buddhi can think, how our buddhi functions. You see,
Yes.
first of all, you have to see whether our buddhi functions. Huh? Simple thing. You're just seeing some notice board and misunderstanding what it is done, and then complaining about it. You don't read what is there properly. First of all, that itself is not there. You have to read what is there, understand what it is there clearly. In fact, there is no understanding here. What is a big understanding? Takara plus ru only.
Yes.
We just imagine some akara is there. That nobody can help. Huh?
Yes, yes, correct.
And change that sandhi all the more. That is too much. Hmm.
Yes.
Just apply what I said now. What will happen? I myself told kara at the end. What will happen?
At the end.
Mm.
See, if you're not
It
thinking, I
will
will tell the forms and then move on. Okay. Atarat. You have to think to see the what how it comes. I will not tell you. Atarat, that form only I will write. What will the next form? Ataratam,
Uttaratam.
Ataran.
Ataran. Then
Ataraha.
Ataraha,
Ataratam.
Ataratam, Atarata,
Atarata.
Ataram,
Ataram.
Ataram. Atarava.
Atarava.
Ataram.
Ataram.
How the Tara comes, you have to think. I will not tell you. Tej, next one.
Atajyata.
Hmm?
It
Say it
will
again.
be atajyata. Atajyat.
Yajat.
Atyajat.
Atajyat. Atajyat. Atajyatam. Atajyan. Atajyaha. Atajyatam.
First pronunciation is wrong. Atyajat. Atyajat. Atyajatam.
Atyajatan.
Atyajan.
Atyajatan. Atyajasah.
Huh?
Then
Atyajaha.
Atyajaha. Atyajam. Atyajata.
What? Vedana?
Atyajatam.
Simple thing. It is
Atyajatam.
Atyajatam.
Atyajata.
Atyajam.
Atyajam. Atyajava. Atyajama.
Atyajava.
Atyajava. Atyajama.
Really, I'm not teaching you Saṃskṛtam. This is all simple thing. This is common sense. That's it. Here, what will I teach here? If something rules are there, some grammatical application I can. This is all the tools are given, right? You are given water, you are given powder, and you are given clothes to wash. Wash it. That's simple. I'm just giving a simple example. All the tools are given. At is the agama, takara is a pratyaya, and teja is there,
Atyajata.
right? You add
Yes.
that, only that much she said.
Yes.
What else? So, only that much. Pratyaya is, that's what we chanted in the beginning of the class. Takara,
Yes.
tam, and
Takara,
sakara,
tam,
tam, ta.
Takaratam.
Then you have to join the letters and say the word. Just when I say it, there's no knowledge involved. In fact, what knowledge is there in that? Simple. Atyajata, atyajatam, atyajanna, atyajaha. Simple. Next one. Tras dhatu. Tras to mean fear.
Fear.
Okay, this is dhatu is something different. Okay, first tell me, let it go. Suppose if it belongs to, it doesn't belong to first gana, ruled out. So fine. If it is, will Angakari guna will happen? Yes or no?
No, no.
Why?
Because previous letter is not it
You have to
letter.
tell me just everything. Okay, just don't jump to the previous. Why not last letter? Why not previous? Start from the last letter, go to the previous. Just go to the previous.
Because Refa will be there. No?
Therefore, for that.
So Takara plus Refa is Tra.
Okay. I think you first of all you don't. I mean, you. I take as a sample. You don't. All of you don't know what are the letters of the thrust. You tell me the letters. Deepika, you tell me the letters of the dhatu.
Takara
Hmm.
plus Ra
Refa plus Sakara.
Tell me clearly. Takara plus what? What is the next letter? Deepika, you answer it.
Refa
Repa, then
plus Sakara.
Sakara.
so Takara plus Repa plus Sakara. Is it what is that?
Tra-
I just type
tra-
it. You see,
No,
Takara,
no,
Repa,
no.
Sakara. This is how it will look.
No. Plus Akara will be there
Where Akara?
after Refa.
Why are you forgetting Akara there? It's not important. Huh?
Akara will. No,
not
it
counted.
is very much important. Very much important.
Without
Akara.
Akara, can there be any vowel? Can there be any dhatu without a vowel?
No,
Or anything without a vowel, can it be pronounced?
no, you can't.
All the dhatus, if you see, it have at least one vowel.
Yes.
Otherwise, you cannot read at all.
Hmm.
So how do you forget the Akara? Don't do
Akara.
that. Don't take it for granted. Akara is there. See, all these things are
Yes.
like, the kindergarten. All these things are, you must know.
Akara.
Takara plus Repa plus I is not. I cannot supposed to forget.
Yes.
That is what I'm asking. All these things in the beginning is a Varna Vicheda.
Yes,
That
yes,
time, last
yes.
letter, penultimate letter, all these things. Why? Because it is useful now. That piece of knowledge. It's not again knowledge. I feel
Yes.
shy to call it as a knowledge. Not even a knowledge. It is just understanding the contents of the word, contents of the dhatu. Just
Yes.
Varna Jnanam it is. Varna Jnanam is the basic thing. In the beginning we
Yes.
learn.
Yes.
Not to be discussed now. You are
Right.
pulling me again back to the basics.
No, I'm sorry.
That's what I little frustrating. Huh?
No, definitely. Sorry.
Others don't open their mouth. That's okay. At least you open the mouth. Huh? That's why I'm asking you. It's
Yes.
only a upalakshana. If you say, I can presume out what others would say. Really unhappy with the class. I need some, at
Sorry.
least, some intelligent people answer that. That's why intelligence required, in fact. Application part, at least I will appreciate it. But here, what is that? Huh?
Yes.
What is the last letter now?
Sakara.
Then penultimate.
No, it is of. So,
What is a penultimate? I'm asking what is a penultimate, right?
Akara.
Akara. Why you say Repa then? Because you don't value at all this letter.
No, definitely.
If Akara is not there, Dhatu itself is not there.
Not there. Yes.
You have to see. Think, okay. In fact, there's no thinking also involved here. You just reading, saying as it is. What thinking is that? A child will say this. Last letter is a consonant, Sakara, penultimate is Akara. That's it. That's what I want you to say. After that, all that you apply the rules, what I said. If the last letter is an equal letter, here it is not. So, no guna. Please listen to me. Then penultimate is, you have to see it's a short. No, it is not. That's it. If it's not been, nothing happens.
Yes.
Just you have to say as it is. So then what will the form then?
Atrasat.
Atrasat supposed to be, but it is not. Here, this dhatu, see, I started the discussion with the assumption this dhatu, if it belongs to, not if it doesn't belong to first group. It belongs to the another group, fourth group, where we have the dhatu is trust. And instead of here we say right? Instead of you have to say It's not because this dhatu doesn't belong to first group, it belongs to fourth group. For the fourth group, we have will be there, not So at agama plus tras, the dhatu plus plus and takara is a pratyaya. Previously, we had, for example, the previous dhatu atyajat. If you take at agama, dhatu is tyaj, then a plus at. Takara is a pratyaya. Is there that we need to add tyaj dhatu atyajat. Simple. Takara plus it is ja, varna melatum. And here, tras plus ya plus at, fourth group. Now, therefore, we can know fourth group ya will become.
Yeah.
Therefore, the form would be
Atrasyata.
Yata.
atrasyata.
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 Then
Am.
atrasyatam.
Atrasyam.
Atrasyam.
Atrasyan.
Then
Atrasyaha. Atrasya.
atrasyaha.
Atrasyatam.
Atrasyatam.
Yatam.
Then
Atrasyata.
not trasya. Tras, sakara.
Atrasyat.
Not
Trasyata.
trash. Tras. Ucharanam also problem. Atrasya.
Atrasyam.
Atrasyam. Then
Atrasyava. Atrasyava.
atrasyava.
Atrasyama.
Atrasyama. Dal.
Guruji, I am
Yeah,
leaving. I
please go.
wrote. No?
Go. Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Dhanyavad, Guruji.
What about dal?
This also will not change.
You have to tell what not change. What is
Ah.
there and what will not
Yeah,
happen.
it is not it letter. And
What is not equator? You're saying it bluntly. You have
last
to
it is
explain.
not it letter.
Hmm.
And the previous is akara. So it's not a short.
Not, yeah, penultimate
the
is a
guna will
short.
not happen. Yeah.
Yes, therefore,
Adalat,
yes.
adalatam, adalan, adalaha, adalatam, adalata, adalatam,
Adalatam,
Adalam.
adalam.
adalam, sorry, adalam, adalava,
You understand why
adalama.
we chant
Yes.
all the forms of the dhatu in the beginning of the class? This is the reason. We need to know it thoroughly.
Yes.
Takara-taman, sakara-tamta.
Tam.
You may think it is waste of time. It is not waste of time. It is important because
Yes.
otherwise you will never remember.
Hmm.
Damsh dhatu, damsh will become dasha. Okay.
Dash. Acha. Okay. So it is
Becomes-
not. So
Damsh
Dansh is not
dhatu.
the first guna. Okay, is it?
Yeah, first. So what will happen? Tell me. So what? Tell me what will happen. You
Adash.
tell me.
Otherwise, it will become Adanshat if it is in first guna.
If it is other gana,
Then it will change. So Adashat, Adashatam.
I don't understand. What is the logic for you to say? You should have some logic to say that. What is that? How do you say that? First group with this will
Because
happen.
it has
Second.
changed.
What has changed? You tell me.
Dansh has become Dash.
That doesn't require any that condition that this should belong to other group. Even if it is first group, the form is like that only. Damshati,
Okay.
Damsh becomes Dashati. Dashati means
Dashat.
bite. It is first
Bite,
group.
yeah.
First group only. Anyway,
Okay.
forget about that. So that's why I given the form
Adashat.
Dashat.
Adashat, Adashatam, Adashan, Adashaha, Adashatam, Adasata, Adashatam,
Adasham.
Adashava.
Not
Oh,
Adashatam.
sorry.
Ma.
Va.
Here it is
Adasham.
Adash plus plus
Adasham.
Atagama. Where is Takara here?
No, it is not there. Adashava, Adashama.
Then Dakh Dhatu.
It
Simple.
will also be simple. Yeah, same. Adahat.
Yes. You have to tell the reason why nothing happens here.
Because last letter is not a it letter and the previous is akara. It's not a short.
Yes. Last letter is a consonant, not a it letter. The previous
Consonant.
letter is akara, which is not an it
Not
letter. Therefore, no guna
guna will
happens.
happen.
This is not a sandhi. Guna is, this is not a sandhi. Please note, when I say guna, I mean don't
Yes.
think guna sandhi.
Yeah,
I
guna
just said
letter.
replacing the letter by a corresponding guna letter. That's it.
Yes.
Not sandhi.
Yes. Yes.
Sandhi happens between the two letters. Here
Letters.
there is no Sandhi. In
Yes.
fact, we call it as Angakarya. Anga undergoing a
Angakarya.
change
Change.
because of the
Angakarya.
following pratyaya. Anga is a dhatu. It is a karya, and a karya happens. Karya means it's a change. A change happening due to the pratyaya follows, not due to Sandhi. Sandhi karya is different. Anga karya is different. This is Anga karya. Then Adhakata, then
Adahatam, Adahan, Adahaha, Adahatam, Adahata, Adaham, Adahava, Adahama.
Da dhatu. Okay.
Da.
Da dhatu,
Last.
I tell you what will happen. Da dhatu in the first group, it is there, but okay, you tell me. Oh, okay. First you apply our condition. See what happens.
Last is not a it letter. And the previous one is a, so it's also not a it letter.
Previous
Guna
one is
letter
not a. Previous one is a.
The plus last letter is a. The plus a. A is not a
Okay.
Letter. So guna letter will not come.
What about the previous one? I mean, your language previous penultimate letter.
The plus akara. Akara. It will be.
I think you have a problem with splitting the letter. You have to go to the basics and see the basics class. You tell me the
plus
contents of this.
The plus a.
The plus a.
Dakara plus a.
Don't say the.
Dakara.
The meaning dakara plus a.
Plus a. Dakara plus a.
Don't say a, I'm saying. This you are saying the. The is wrong. You have to say dakara, not the.
Dakara. Yeah, dakara plus a.
You said
no,
the.
Previously I said the plus
you
then
said
I realized.
The, that is wrong. And you also previously also you said the plus that is also wrong. Penultimate letter is
yeah.
Penultimate letter is not where is
Not a. It's a dakara.
Penultimate letter is dakara, and the last letter is akara.
Akara, yes.
See, I'm not confusing here. What you are saying, you are confused. You are not saying the varna letters properly. Da means it's a combination of only two letters. Dakara plus akara. Say it properly.
Akara.
What's the problem in saying it, articulating it properly? Dakara plus a. We take it for the dakara as that is our mistake. You should not do it. Dakara is da is dakara plus akara. Dakara is different, da is different. They are not same. Da is a combination of two letters. Dakara is just a pure consonant.
Yes.
You cannot expect that da means you need to understand as dakara. How is it possible? The whole thing changes.
Right.
And akara, if it is the penultimate, and akara is the last letter, a plus a sandhi will happen. That's what I'm saying from the very beginning. If two vowels come together, sandhi will happen. Even sandhi happens, the form would be a only, da only. Yeah, all these things are too basics, too much basics. Don't do this mistake. Just see the dhatu, split the dhatu into its individual members, find out the last letter correctly, and penultimate correctly. Simple. Da will undergo now. What will happen to da now? Does it fulfill the conditions? No. Therefore, it should be da, adat. But here doesn't happen. No. Adat is okay, but something else happens. In the place of da, there will be a replacement, which is yach.
Yach. Oh, yeah.
Yach will come in the place of, this is a specific dhatu where da will be replaced by yach. So, therefore, now it's looks as though a new dhatu.
Oh, yeah.
What about yach? What about yach? What are the contents of the yach dhatu? You have to tell me the varna letters.
Chakara is the last letter. Chakara is the previous one.
So, the dhatu ending with the conjunct consonant. Therefore,
Conjunct consonant.
there are no vowels either at the end or in the penultimate position. So therefore, just add chakara plus a ayachat.
Yes, yachat.
You know, letter rupam yachati, yachataha, yachanti.
Yes.
Same thing here, ayachat.
Yeah.
There is no dhatu yach. Yach is the adesha in the place of da. In fact, da undergoes change. That becomes ayachat. Then ayachat, ayachatam.
Ayachan. Ayachan. Ayachaha. Ayachatam. Ayachata. Ayacham. Ayachava. Ayachama.
We are going to do more on lang lakara in the book, Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam book. If you are clear about how the forms comes now, then you will be able to do it. Otherwise, you'll have difficulty. In fact, Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam is spoon feeding, it spoon feeds by giving the forms. If you know this much, then those exercises are much simple. Very simple. Now, the next one, do dhatu. Do means to go.
Go.
What are the contents? I have to start like that. Varna vicheda.
Dakara plus U.
Dakara plus U. Don't tell me what will
So
happen.
U is it letter.
Yes. Therefore,
guna letter.
if the last letter is equal, don't worry about the penultimate. Penultimate has to be.
It has to be it guna letter.
This is what it's called blabbering now. The last letter is equal letter. I'm asking what could be the penultimate letter.
Sorry,
If the last letter is equal letter, what could be the penultimate letter? Anybody, what is the answer? I'm not asking a difficult question. Dakara plus U. U is the equal letter. Huh?
Ukara.
Ukara. What's the relation? What you are saying? Huh? The last letter is equal letter. What could be the penultimate letter in dhatu? I'm asking. You are saying Ukara. Forget about this dhatu. The last letter is the last letter of the dhatu is equal letter. What could be the penultimate letter?
Vowel.
Come on. Ukara is there and penultimate also will be vowel. Vowel plus vowel, what will happen?
Vowel, it will be sandhi will happen.
Sandhi.
It has to be consonant.
That's what I'm asking. Simple question.
Yes, it has to be consonant.
What requires to think this? Huh? Previous letter has to be consonant. Need to understand this. Can be a vowel. Can be ukara.
No, it has to be. It has to be vowel.
You are imagining ukara something there. Where is that? Previous letter has to be a consonant. Dakara plus U. The last letter is a consonant. The previous letter must be the last letter is a vowel. The previous letter has to be a consonant. Therefore, one day I said here, the ukara, which is the equal letter at the end. Therefore, you need not worry about the penultimate. Why? Because the penultimate cannot be a vowel. It must be a consonant. Right?
Yes.
Why I said this? If the penultimate is a short it will take guna, I said. Then you may think that you may watch for the penultimate letter. You don't need to, because the penultimate has to be a consonant. Then where is the question of guna letter coming there? Because the last letter is the vowel, which is an equal letter. That will undergo guna.
Yes.
Simple, logical thinking. It doesn't require any extra faculty. Think and answer. Do will undergo now what?
Undergo guna. It will.
Tell me.
But do is to go. To gacha will come in place of do.
Everywhere it will come like that. There are so many places where go is there. I can show you. Char means to go. Char will become gacha.
No.
When it happens, I tell you. Okay. Whenever some replacement comes, some special adesha, that I tell you. Here it doesn't like that. To go means how can you assume that it will be replaced by gach? Then you will have only gach. For go, only the gum dhatu only you will have. You will not have any other dhatu. But there are chalati, charati.
Chalati, yeah.
So many are there. Right? Even dravati is there.
Oh,
Then do
okay.
we have formed the Dravati, right? Dravati, Dravataha, Dravati, Latlakara
Yes,
we have seen.
yes.
Then it should
Yes.
be always Gachati, Gachata, Gachanti. That could not be Dravati. Is it like that?
No, no, no.
Then there is no such Adesha. Don't think all go means always gum only. We know
Oh,
gum,
okay.
but there are so many other dhatus in the same meaning.
Yes.
Anyway, now tell me what will happen.
U will become O. Adut, no. There's no word like adut.
Simple. It is like asking a kid 1 plus 2 is equal to what?
Adut?
Yeah. Don't say adot. Just say, I'm asking what will happen to do.
Do.
Only answer
Do.
that.
Do.
Now, though is ending with
O.
what is it? O. Is it not a vowel?
It is a vowel.
Followed by
Plus a vowel. So,
that what will happen?
adau.
Something will happen. How can you say adot? O
Adau.
plus A is O will be replaced by Ayadi Sandhi.
Oh.
Therefore, you will have Dav plus A, Kakara plus A, Dava. Adavat. Come on. Simple one. What a difficulty here.
Oh.
Do will become Do, then Do plus A, Sandhi, Dav, Dava, Adavat.
Yes.
All these
Ayadi
calculations you have to do mentally. This is simple. Adavat, Adavatam, Adavan.
Adavaha. Adavatam. Adavata.
See how much
Adavam.
we have. I mean, we can see we have stopped thinking at all. The language, how much our ancestors, our people have thought and then given all this, but we never use our thinking faculty at all. This was very simple. This not even arithmetic. Very simple application. Saṃskṛtam or engineering, it requires only common sense, nothing else. No extra special faculty required. Simple. Drish dhatu, to see. Tell me, what is the lat prakara, lat rupam?
Pashya.
It is pashyati, right? So there you can see drish dhatu, the form changes. So that is pashya.
Pashya.
Right? That becomes pashya.
Yes.
So therefore here what will happen? Attagama and the dhatu is pash and at.
Apashyat.
Apashyat. Simple. Apashyata. Apashyata then?
Apashyatam. Apashyan. Apashyaha. Apashyatam. Apashyata. Apashyatam. Apashyam.
Don't say
Apashyava.
apashyatam.
Apashyam. Apashyava.
It is apashyam
Apashyama.
only. You're repeatedly saying apashyatam, apashyatam. Apashyam only. It is
Apashyam. Apashyava. Apashyama.
Then dhru dhatu. What are the contents of dhru dhatu?
Dakara plus
Tell me.
Dakara plus Ru.
Dakara plus
Ru.
Akara plus Akara plus Ru.
Dakara plus Akara plus
Ru.
No.
Can two vowels come one after the other?
No.
Can two vowels come?
Dakara plus Refa plus Rukara.
Not Rukara, it is just Ukara.
Ru.
Not Ru, it is U. Come on.
Yeah,
Dru.
I think people don't know even basic things.
Yeah.
I think I have to start from I think.
No. U.
Okay.
Dakara plus Refa plus U. Dru.
I think I'm teaching wrong people, I think. You should know the basics. Please go to the basics class and again study all the vowels, consonants, consonant vowel combination, conjunct consonants, varna vicheda, you do it. See,
Yes.
you're bringing the class two down.
No,
I
no,
think
Guruji.
no, all these mistakes are not accepted at this stage. We are at almost 135, 148 class. You are
Yes.
facing mistakes, the arithmetic. When you're studying trigonometry, what to do then? Do you think again we have to go back to the,
No,
I
no,
should
no,
explain
no,
all
no.
these things? But
No,
I'm
Guruji.
unfortunate, I have to do it. You have to tell me now.
No,
This is
Guruji.
an exercise. You have to do, all of you. I'll give this exercise. Varna Vicheda, you do it.
Yes.
This is your exercise. You have to do it. Find out the last and you just do the Varna Vicheda. You just do the Varna Vicheda, split the letters into individual. Every letter should be split into individual consonant, individual components. So, homework.
Yes.
This is your homework. I'll send you to WhatsApp. I want you, I will just write one simple one I will write. This one I will write. Other form, other all these things you have to write. You cannot make just such mistakes.
Yes.
Then I will not teach you further if you do mistake. Bakara plus U. Simple.
Yes.
U is Bakara plus U. Is there any doubt in this? Will you say
No,
Bakara
Guruji.
plus Akara plus U? This is what you are doing.
No.
This is what all the way you are doing.
Yes.
Not understanding what it is.
Bakara plus.
This is your homework.
Okay.
Please do the Varna Vicheda. Understand this. This is not basics again. Back to the basic. We are going back 100 classes or 150 classes before. Going to the basics. This is your homework. You have to do it. All of you do it. Huh? Don't
Yes.
skip, even if you know. Sublakshmi, you also do it.
Okay, Guruji.
See, you all have written Govind, right? You must know all those things. You cannot do such silly mistakes. Dhruv is there. Where is her? It's simple. And you're, what is that you're saying? Ru. Where is Ru? Dhruv. Repa. Because of Repa, there is sound of cerebral. But where is
Yes.
Rikara? It is Dakara plus Repa plus
Repa
Ukara.
plus U.
Dakara plus Repa plus U. Dhruv.
Hmm.
If you don't know the content, you cannot do the Angakarya. You cannot derive the
Yes.
form. You can just, maybe I can, as we have done before, Latlakar, you can memorize a form. But how much you will memorize? Then you don't need grammar at all. You want to learn grammar or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
You
Guruji.
want to learn grammar? Know the basics. Have the basics thorough. Otherwise, my efforts are waste.
No.
I struggle to teach, but you're not trying to learn. You're not even
He
attempting.
won't let you down, Guruji.
See, don't make me go to the basics. I'm not studying
Yes,
a new
yes.
again Saṃskṛtam class, right? So you should know all
Yes.
those things.
Yes, Guruji.
I'm not asking you to do extra the things. Simple thing. If I demand so much, okay, you can tell me. What do I demand? Know the basics.
Yes.
When the
Sorry for
simple
that.
letter is given, asking you the content. Unless you know the content, then which one you will make it guna? How will you find out?
Yes.
Okay, leave it guna. Which is the last letter and penultimate letter? How do you say it without this? And if you imagine and add akara, it's gone. Two vowels cannot come together. It's a common sense. When two vowels come together, then sandhi happens. It's a common
Sandhi
sense.
will happen.
A plus Ru you should not say at all. A plus Ru means it's A plus Ru, guna sandhi will happen. Provided if you know guna sandhi. Otherwise, some change will happen, right? So
Yes.
where is your two vowels coming? Either that's why I said either if the last letter is a vowel, the penultimate cannot be a vowel. If the penultimate is a vowel, the last letter cannot be a vowel. It should be a consonant.
Vowel.
Don't say vowel.
Yes.
Deepika ji.
Yes.
No, then it cannot be vowel.
Oh Lord.
It has to be consonant. It has
If
to
the
be
last
consonant.
letter is a vowel, the penultimate cannot be a vowel. If the penultimate is a vowel, the last letter cannot be a vowel.
Yes.
If the last letter is vowel, the penultimate has to be
Consonant.
consonant. If the penultimate is a vowel, the last letter has to be
Is consonant.
consonant. If both the penultimate and both the last letter and penultimate, they are possible. They need not be vowels. Then what could be? Both
It's
the
a
last and the penultimate. Huh?
conjunct letter.
Exactly. It should be conjunct consonants. Like in the example, yach. The last letter is chakara. Penultimate is alpa prana chakara. In fact, the chakara, you have to make the distinction. They are not same. Chakara is mahaprana at the end. Penultimate is alpa prana
Alpa
chakara.
prana.
So there is no question of guna angakarya happening because no vowels. Guna can happen only in the place of vowels. Therefore, you have to identify the vowel. For the identification, only I'm asking you to split the dhatu into its individual members. In that, if you do mistake, now how will you do guna angakarya?
Yes, that is true.
You don't know the arithmetic and we are talking about trigonometry. It's ridiculous.
No. Yes.
So again, I cannot go back to the basics.
Yes.
It is too frustrating for me to do
No,
like that.
sorry. Extremely sorry, Guruji. But next time I will not let you down.
If your thinking is involved, I can. What thinking is there here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do home. I don't say homework also. This is all common sense.
No,
You
yes.
think. You do the Varna Vicheda. I've sent you the. Don't take the lessons as homework as simple one. You do it.
Yes, Guruji.
And check twice, thrice, as many times whether the Vicheda, Varna Vicheda you are done properly.
Yes.
No mistake should happen. I've given a tough word, Karchniyam. Split properly. You cannot swap the letters in the Varna. If you swap, you will not get that. Please understand.
Right.
There is a sequence of letters following one after the other. Yes or no?
Yes, Guruji.
If you swap, then you will not get this. So you have to know what follows what. The arrangement of the letters in a word that leads to the pronunciation of that word. If you swap the letters, then the word will have a different pronunciation. It's a different word. That is it's ridiculous. You have to split the word into individual members in the same order as it is pronounced. So, see that.
Yes.
Without this basic, not even knowledge, I would say, you cannot proceed further. Okay, I will stop here. You have to do it. Then only I will teach you further.
Okay.
Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om. You see how many files I kept open to teach you. The numbers, after that, this the Sandhi, Sandhi chart. Sandhi, this is an next version 2 Sandhi. And after that, the translation. And after that, some new topic on Sandhi. All the documents I kept it open so that I can teach one after the other. But where is it? We are struggling with the basic and also translation. And also Rashi some called the PDF. I kept it open. And another new document which I thought we can go through that. But where is that? We are struggling with the basics. Now will I teach all these things? You would get only what you prefer, okay, what you want. There's another document I thought we can do so exercise on this. But unfortunate.
No, sorry, Guruji. Next
We are
time.
not able to do, means you will get only what you deserve.
No.
And I am ready to give, but Patram is not fit. Then what will I do?
Sorry.
Make the Patram fit. Receptacle has to be ready. Then only it should be empty, it should be ready to receive. Then only I can pour into it.
Yes.
Okay. धन्यवादः.
ये बात है।